Okay, so I just saw in the Japanese news that there was a 300-kilogram bear found in Hokkaido, the northern part of Japan. And recently there been a very big problem in Japan. It's the increase of wildlife. So the Japanese population is gradually declining. Like there is less babies born now. I think this year they had the least babies born. So the population is declining and aging rapidly. However, the wildlife is growing. Like there are more wild animals. And one of the big problems is the increase of bears. So every year in Japan, they write like the famous kanji character. And last year, the most used kanji character was actually Kuma, which means bear. So Japan has a new big problem, and it's like the increase of number of bears. And now, since it's almost summer, a lot of bears waking up from their, what they call it, hibernation. Yeah, hibernation. So bears usually hibernate during winter, and in spring they wake up. So in spring they woke up and they started eating, and now there's a lot of big bears walking out around, and those bears, like, they're getting bigger and fatter. Like, the bears were like smaller a few years ago, but now they're getting bigger and bigger. And the last, like, the report that I'm looking at now, they said the bear was around 300 kilograms, which is huge. And he was like, when he was standing, it's like 2 meters. So this is a really big problem now in Japan, because those bears are usually located in rural areas. So most rural areas have a lot of old people because the population is aging, and most of the young people, they just travel to big cities because there's more opportunities and work in big cities. So most rural areas now in Japan have old people, and those old people, they cannot protect themselves from the bears because the bears are big, strong, and fast. And there have been a number of cases last year where bears attacked and ate old people. And a lot of those old people, what they do like for a living, they usually do farming. And because of this, a lot of bears, like, they come because they see food, and they come and they eat the food, and they might even eat the owner. So this is a big problem that the Japanese government started to involve the military. So the military now is hunting bears, and they also offer like bonuses for hunters. So usually hunters are not allowed to hunt in Japan unless there are like special licenses and conditions that need to be met. Now Japan encourages hunters to hunt bears in Japan. Not in all areas, but some areas where bears are causing a problem. So yeah, since the number of people in Japan is decreasing while the number or the wildlife in Japan is increasing. So if you guys watched the video to this point, let me know what's your favorite animal in the comments so that I know that you watched till the end.